Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. Now I usually do openings like this in my other room, my carded room, but I want to do it in here because natural light. I need to move this actually. And I will go to the other room later because I want to show you what I'm going to do with these figures. Also, I know what this is, this delivery. I usually just get them all set up and then I can talk to you about them later, but I know exactly what this is. As I saw the postal email with the details from the deliverer, ID Toys. I got this ages ago now, it seems. You know, I'm old enough to remember figures like this. You know, back in the day, I opened the Boba Fett. Obviously, at some point when I was a kid, I probably would have been about 4 or 5 years old, you know. And, you know, I've got miscellaneous. That's not one from my childhood. That's just one I've acquired at one point, you know, via a job lot or something. But anyway, so I can understand totally the appeal of these figures. If I was to open these, I would want all these together because they wouldn't mix in with this. I mean, my display is in chronology. This is the Skywalker saga. You've got the original trilogy and you've got the prequels here. And I've got a tiny section over there which is dedicated to the Mandalorian because that follows on from Return of the Jedi. But I just wouldn't want to put these in there because they would just throw it all off kilter. But again, I do appreciate the appeal for those people who love that style of figure from the 80s. By the way, if you want to see somebody who has opened them, I highly recommend Tim from Bosk's Bounty. He has not only showed you the cards, he's reviewed them. But wow. I just want to get them open, man. That's awesome. I'm going to keep an eye on the screen here because I want to make sure you're in focus. But I just wanted to just show you them and get a bit of a reaction going on. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. Nice. That's my first Grief Karga because I'm still waiting for my my wave with him in it. I've already got one of this guy. Ooh, it was a bit of a... Nothing a good star case won't fix, though. Here we have Moff Gideon. My plan in my carded room is to have them side by side with their counterpart, of which, in many cases, we're going to have 3 of each type because we've got carbonized, we've got TVC, and now we've got this. So there's going to be 3 sets. Excuse me. Wow, look at that now. On Tim's video, I can't remember if he showed you the depth. Look at that. Sideways on. Look how that's so wide. Comes right out, but that is cool, man. And as he pointed out, this is now the biggest Grogu you can buy. Apparently it's bigger than the Black Series 6-inch one. That's crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, I will go to the other room in a minute and I will sort of set them all out in one row. This is just opening. There's Quill. Now I'm really hoping that the TVC Quill, and if they might use that card back. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I wasn't really that impressed with the 6-inch one. Not that I own it, but from reviews I've seen. And obviously that's never going to look like him because it's obviously done in a retro style where they just gave you a caricature depiction of how we would look in very basic sculpting. But I hope the TVC one, 3 3/4 inch, will look absolutely kick-ass. Just like a lot of figures do. Like this guy, for example, the 6-inch of him is not so good. Apparently, we haven't got the TVC IG-11 yet, but the word around the campfire is good. It does look good. Now that's pretty cool. I see what you mean, Tim. It does look soft. You know what I mean? It's not as sharp as the vintage 80s, but still that doesn't matter. That nice bronze finish is pretty cool. I like it. I wonder if it's going to be... Oh, yeah, here she is. There's Gina. I'm so glad we've got this and they didn't do a stupid cancellation of it. Pleased about that. Huh. That's really funny seeing her in that style. Look at that. Just like, say, you know, like Leia had that kind of soft feminine face. She has the same. It looks nothing like Gina, the Corano, though. In fact, she's over on the Donkey Kong machine over there. I don't know why she's up there, but I've just been rearranging. Gina's up there, so I'll go and get her in a second. And then there he is. Speaking of which, you know, look at that, you see. It's cool, isn't it? And they've all got those... Some have got vinyl capes like him. His is a dark brown. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Tim. It is very, very dark chocolatey brown. That it looks black on screen. And then so does Moff Gideon, the new Vader. You have something that I want. It means more to me than you will ever know. And there is Mando. Not bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rack them all up in one row and I'm going to show you in another room. We're not Going to be a natural light there, but that doesn't matter. I'll show you some future plans of how I'm going to display them in my carded room. So we're going to get out of here. Boom. Actually, before I leave this room, Gina, meet Gina. Look at that. That's the carbonized one, that as well, which is a really good figure loose. Look at that. Subtle metallization of her kit there, which I prefer that figure. There you go. Look at that, Gina and Gina there. You see what I mean? Look at that. In terms of accuracy and, you know, sculpt and everything, that is Gina Carano that you see on screen, as opposed to that. That's why I wouldn't want that loose. That's just me. But, you know, if you were, you could have all, how many are there? 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of them. You could have all 7 on one, you know, vintage display to go with your other vintage figures, like him, for example. But, you know, I'm just saying that I follow a pattern and a chronology here, and I go for the modern figures because they look most like the ones you see on screen in the movies. So that's just me. But anyway, they would look good. They would look good loose. They would look good loose in a cluster, that is, without doubt. All right, now I'm going to go to the carded room. Okay, so here we are in the room where these are going to be eventually, when we're going to end up in here. I'll just go down the line for you. I actually already have an example of 3 in a row. I forgot about the Stormtrooper, the Remnant Stormtrooper, because we got one in the, they're great, aren't they? It's over here. It's not actually in the right place. This is my Phantom Menace wall, but I thought I'd put them all together. We got 3 in a row. We've got the carbonized Remnant, regular Remnant, and then, of course, the retro Remnant that came with the Monopoly set. So that's what you're going to get with a lot of these now. Over here, so you're going to get 3 of him. No, you're not. You're going to get 2 of him. You're going to get 3 of him, the Mandalorian. Because he has a carbonized figure. Grief Karga there. It's just, I like having, you know, multiples together. They look good. You're probably going to get 2 of him. You're going to get 3 of Gina. You'll get 2 of him, most definitely. And the child, now this is the thing I haven't mentioned earlier in the stream, which is the fact that, the video, that this is a separate card for him. And it makes you wonder if they're going to do alternatives for him. I mean, I guess not. Well, I can't even remember. Is he guaranteed yet? He's not, is he? I think they're going to keep the same cards. It's just interesting that he has a variant. I think it's got something to do with the size of this bubble here. And that's it, really. But they're great. I hope I have panned on them slow enough for you. Sadly, we are not in natural light, but they are amazing. Great card backs. You've seen them before. But the figures are just really interesting. Nice to see that style back in a way. And it makes you wonder, what else could they do for retro? Are we going to get a Kylo Ren in that style, you know? Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Possibilities are, you know, endless. Do that whole reactor style.
Bruh.
Never got any reactor card backs.
Bruh.
But they have caught my eye in the store. Anyway, thank you very much for watching that. I think I've covered everything. This has been Only One Kenobi, Only One. If you're new around here, do subscribe. I'm trying to squat down here safely without falling backwards. I had my jab today, my first COVID jab, so the AstraZeneca, that was the one I had. But anyway, I'm feeling okay for now, but we'll soon see. A few people I know have had it and they felt a little bit ropey, so I'm gearing up for that. But anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.